Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a Saturday 1-hour cleanup. So starting with the kitchen, and then I'll move it to the rest of the house. I find that if I do the countertops first and the higher level surfaces, it tricks my eyes into thinking that I've done more than I actually have. So just a tip for you, if you do clean your house up, then, which everybody does, and start with the surfaces and then do the floor after. Obviously I had to get that suitcase out of the way so I wouldn't trip over it. My kids are in the other room playing. I just wanted them out of the way for this portion of the video because I know they would get in the way as I was walking back and forth. There's one of my little guys there. I just scraped the dirt and stuff and crumbs off of the countertops right onto the floor because I'm going to be sweeping the floor anyway. So that's what I wiped there on the counter. Does anyone else like to sweep all their stuff into a pile so that you know how much you have to clean? That's what I do. And sorry about the white candle that's right in front of the camera on the table. I just moved it, but it was in the way. My kids came in to see what the progress was, so their hand was there also. Switching over to the table, getting this cleaned off. I could not get this to stand up for me, the timer. Kept falling a few times. Finally, I just leaned it against the wall. I did not realize how out of focus the camera was, so apologies about that. Taking down the Valentine's. Valentine's is over. The timer falling down again, and then I finally realized the thing on the back is supposed to help it stand up, so hopefully no more of those incidences. Moving on to the dishes. Just gotta unload the current dishes in the dishwasher, and then I can put in all the dirty dishes. Dishes are probably my least favorite job. I find them so annoying and so redundant every time I do the dishes. It's so to me. So if anyone has any tips on how to make so there's not as many dirty dishes all the time, I would love to hear the tips. We've tried the plastic dishes, or paper products I mean, and like paper plates and spoons and cups, but it just gets expensive as you do those all the time. So maybe we need to designate a cup for each kid, or designate they each get one plate and that's their plate. But then I worry they'll lose their cup. So I guess my kids would learn pretty fast on that. I think the worst thing about the dishes is bottles. Whenever my baby is done with his bottle and I will put it in the sink, I have a hard time rinsing them out, so they just kind of sit in the bottle with the lid still on, so I have to rinse it out, and then you have the smell, and it's just gross. I really need to do better on cleaning my baby's bottle after he's done drinking. Finally done loading the dishwasher. Now just need to do the big dishes, like the pizza pans, the cookie sheets, all that. I realized my screen turned off over on the side there, but my hands had soap all over them, so I didn't want to touch the iPad screen. So the timer is going, just you can't tell. Normally I do Sunday resets where I'll clean the whole house and post my video on Sunday about the whole house, but today I had a foot zonology class. I'm getting certified in foot zoning, and so the house got pretty bad today while I was gone. My class was 6 hours today. Okay, moving on to the living room. This time I'm having my kids do the job here. Again, sorry about the blur. My camera can't decide what to focus on, and I didn't realize that it wasn't clear. I'm trying to keep my kids' faces off of these videos just to protect their privacy, so that's why that one kid was wearing a Spider-Man mask, because he knew he was going to be bending down to pick up some of the stuff on here. But he just thought it was so funny that he was wearing this mask on his jacket during this. I'm also realizing during this video that the swing in the background is just going with no baby in it. Moving on to the entryway where the door is. Sorry you can't see the timer right there going on the iPad. There we go. It's a little better. Not really, I guess, but we're just finishing up this section. Okay, now moving on to the hallway. We're almost done with the upstairs. My kid has his pants on that are way too big for him, so he's stepping on his pant legs. I tend to have short kids, so they fit fine around his waist, but they are too long for him. Now we're moving into the bathroom, just tidying up this section. Shouldn't take too long. I guess you can't see the timer super great right there, but it's still going. The last room is the boys' room, and theirs tends to get to be one of the worst rooms, so we are going to probably take the rest of the video doing this. My kids are starting to learn more about Legos from their uncles, so we have a few Lego sets that aren't completely built yet. Coming up, you'll see the bottom of my socks. Ew, so gross. That's just from walking around my house. When I mop tomorrow on my Sunday reset, I will be steam mopping really well. I don't think I mopped last week, so stay tuned for that. Every so often it might look like something just falls from the sky and hits the ground. We get done cleaning the floor and then more just stuff just shows up. It's because I'm throwing the stuff that shouldn't be where it's at into the pile so the kids can see what it is. Stuff somehow always ends up in the darndest places, next to the bed where it doesn't go, or up on the diaper shelf, or in the closet where it doesn't belong. So it takes extra long to do this room because we got all of the hidden places. I don't know at what point the iPad screen went black there, but the iPad timer was still going. We're almost done, only 8 more minutes. See right here, stuff just falling from the sky. I'm just taking the stuff off that doesn't belong. We're getting so close. All of the items are picked up. Just gotta do the final vacuum cleanup. The thing that we did not get to on this bedroom cleanup was the kids making their beds. I should have had them do that before I sent them to do something else, but I forgot. And they are going to be sleeping in them in an hour anyway, so it'll be okay for tonight. There's only about 2 minutes left on this timer. I didn't show it by accident right there, so I'm just quickly cleaning off the surfaces that I didn't with soap and water on the countertops in the kitchen to finish out my hour time. And this just would not come. I am pleased to say I'll be getting some of the pink stuff cleaner and a Scrub Daddy scrub. I hear those are the best, so I'll try them out. And we're done.